Hey y'all, I am back with another video, and I have been getting a lot of DMs or just questions about the new laws that are regarding your LLC. So I wanted to be able to give you guys that information. So I'm going to let you know what the new law is, how it can actually affect you. Make sure you stay to the end because I'm going to do a tutorial video for you guys on the website on how you can actually register your business so that you're not going to have to deal with this $500 penalty per day or possible jail time from not reporting your current LLC or business. So make sure you guys get this information, do what you need to do to report your business so that it won't affect you negatively in the long run. So let's get straight into it. I am directly on a website right now, and pretty much I'm just gonna read y'all what it says because this is something that is newer information to me as well. But I've already started the process of doing it. So you have to report your ownership of your current LLC. And it says, what is beneficial ownership information? It is referring to identifying the individual who directly or indirectly owns or controls a company. In 2021, Congress passed the Corporate Transparency Act on a bipartisan basis. This law creates a new beneficial ownership information reporting requirement as part of the US government efforts to make it hard for bad actors to hide or benefit from their ill-gotten gains through shell companies or other opaque ownership structures. Basically, they tired of people scamming and money laundering money through fake companies just so that they can seem like they have a business but don't really. They're getting the money from ill-gotten ways. That's pretty much what it means. So to crack down on that, they are requiring everybody to give beneficial ownership information for that LLC or company. So I know you guys are wondering, how long do you have to do this? Why wasn't the information completely put out? Well, they made a public notice when the law was established. A reporting company created or registered to do business before January 1 of 2024 will have until January 1 of 2025 to file its initial beneficial ownership information report. So, as long as your business, which most of us have, was established before January the 1st of 2024, you must go on this website and report your LLC and who the beneficial owner is, and you have until January the 1st of 2025. If you do not do this, you are subjected to a $500 a day penalty, possible jail time if it continues on for too long. So for them to have such high consequences, it's kind of interesting that they didn't put out, more of a notice for everyone to know, especially directly from your state website. I feel like where you registered your LLC should have at least sent out an email to everybody to let them know this is something you have to do, but I digress. And I know y'all are wondering, is this another fee that you're going to have to pay? The answer is no. There are no fees for subjecting your beneficial ownership information reported to FinCentral. So that's the name of the company. It's called FinCen. That's where you're going to actually report your information to them. How, and I know you're wondering, how do I report my information to this company? So, if you're required to report your company beneficial ownership information, you will do an electronically secure filing system. I'm just going to put it linked in the description, and I'll also link it above for you guys. So, you have to go on FinCen's beneficial ownership registration website and start the process of giving them your company's information and registering it there. And again, like I said, you have until January the 1st of 2025 to do so. You can also access the form directly on their site if you just want to send the form in. You do have a few options there. And if you're wondering, like, hey, do I have to do this myself? Can my employee or registering agent or something do that for me? You can also have a third party, such as an employee, owner, or third party service provider, do your beneficial ownership information submission for you as well if you don't have the time or you're not sure what exactly to do. And as far as the companies that are required, any domestic reporting companies as corporations, limited liability companies, which are considered LLCs, any other entities created by the filing of a document with the Secretary of State or any similar office in the United States, which is the majority of us. And then the second one is any foreign reporting company or entity formed under the law of a foreign country that does business with the United States. So even U.S. and foreign entities are going to have to submit their beneficiaries' information. And that's pretty much, the questions that I know we would have the most about that I wanted to answer from you guys directly from their site so I can give y'all the information. So now that we have those main questions out of the way, I want to go ahead and get into the video of filling out your questionnaire and submitting your information to them so that your business can be recorded and you don't have to worry about these penalties that are associated with it. Okay, y'all, so I actually forgot to tell you guys about the exemptions. There are companies that have exemptions, and that's what I am showing you guys here. There are 23 types of entities that are exempt from beneficial ownership information. Most of them are in the financial sector, basically. So if you look at everything listed here, it says banks, credit unions, financial marketing, tax exempt entities, brokers, money services, accountants, which will also include like tax preparers. So anybody that has people's financial information. So if you are, in a credit space, in a finance space, in any space where you're having people's personal information directly, you are exempt from having to put all your information on file. So I would suggest that you guys take advantage of the exemptions if you do qualify based on your business type, which is the 23 that are, listed here on this page. So some people are exempt. You do still have to fill out the questionnaire, but it's going to get to a section that tells you, hey, are you exempt? And then you just check that off. So now we're directly on the website. You're going to click File BOIR so you can file your information. And this is the Beneficial Ownership Information Reports. And you can either file a PDF or you can file online. But of course, we know online would be the easier option. So we are going to decide to do that. And then it just asks for your type of filing. We're doing an initial report because we're just getting started with doing this. But it's good to know you can make corrections or updates later. Then, of course, they have a privacy policy you guys can read. Now they're asking, do you want to request your FIN number, which is what you'll be doing since you're just getting started with this process. This is your first time. First, you're going to start out with reporting your company's legal name. So that's going to be your LLC, your corporation, S Corp, these type of things. So I'm just putting in some example information because I don't. Also, if you have a DBA that's under your LLC, you can add that information as well. And then it asks if you want to do EIN, social, or your foreign entity number. Obviously, I have an EIN number, so I'm just going to type in a random one really quick so y'all know to put that in. Then it asks for the country of jurisdiction, which would obviously be the United States. But remember, if you are in a foreign country and you do business with the United States, they require you to do this as well. So that's why they have other country options. You're going to choose your state of formation, whatever state you formed your LLC, corporation in. And then you're also going to give an address. So your current business mailing address is what I would suggest you put on this application. Just in case you may receive something from them in the mail, you want to be sure that you'll be able to actually get that. And then, just putting in all your information there. We're going to go to our next page. It's not too long of an application, honestly. Basically, it's asking if you already have a FinCED number, but we don't because we're just getting started. So we're pretty much going to skip that portion of the application. And then it starts asking you for your legal personal information, your name, and your date of birth. So again, I'm just putting in some info so I can take y'all through the app. And now it's asking, do you want to give your business or residential? I would personally just give my business address for this as well. Like I said, anywhere you know you can receive mail at is going to be your best option. And then lastly, it's asking, do you have a state issued ID, a U.S. passport, or a foreign passport, so that you can give that identification number for it. So I'm just, putting in a random ID number, country, state, and then it gives you an option because you need to also upload a photo of that document. Now, I just pick, you can pick something from your computer or on your phone with your photo ID. And then it says parent or guardian info if, you're a guardian of someone's business. Then it's asking you pretty much here, give your legal name and date of birth. So you can give your name or you can give the entity's legal name. I just opted to put in my entity's legal name in that section. But as you guys can see, it says exempt entities. This is the section where if you are an exempt entity, you can actually check that off so you don't have to give any additional information from here. You're just going to type in your entity's legal name, which is what I did, and go on to the next section. But it's just asking who the beneficial owner is, basically. And confirming your email address as well as your first and last name. And honestly, y'all, that's pretty much the end of the application. Of course, you're going to click agree, go ahead and submit it. And that's pretty much what you guys need to do. So if you have any questions about the application process, please be sure to comment in the comment section below. Of course, I'm more than happy to help you guys with this process, but this is something that you do need to do with your business. And again, if you want to go back and look at the companies that may be exempt, so you can select and opt into that exemption option. I was just showing you guys again the 23 types of entities that are exempt. Most of them are in the financial sector where you're having people's personal financial information. And that's pretty much it, y'all. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I hope that this was a beneficial video for you guys. I want to make sure that all of our LLC corporations, all our entities are properly filed so that we don't have to face any type of penalties or sanctions on our business. Let me know if you made it all the way to the end of this video. And if you have any additional questions for me or you need help with this, comment below. Let me know. And I'll see y'all next time. Again for hanging with me here at Rose Credit Repair. And don't forget, like, subscribe, comment below if you have any credit questions. I'm going to be answering them myself in the comments. So you know what to do. Until next time.